Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Elma. Thank you so much for joining me for this Sephora sale recommendations. It is that time of the year where Sephora surprises us with an amazing sale and you're just here wondering, what should I get? What is everybody getting? And I'm here to give you my own personal recommendations. And if by the end of the video you enjoyed what you like, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you join the family. So without no further ado, let's get into this video.
I gotta tell you something I could do.
Well, Sephora has a sale that is happening from the 14th of August to the 23rd of August, and I'm just gonna give you guys my full thoughts in regards to this sale because I find it quite disturbing in all honesty, even though I'm doing a whole video where I'm gonna be recommending you stuff you should get on. But the terms of the sale to me are just like, Sephora, what are you doing? So the theme, or should I say the apparent theme of this sale is welcome back. So I'm guessing because, you know, stores are reopening, and in a sense I'm really happy for retailers and, you know, get your money, whatever. But if you're a big store, whatever, like Sephora, just pay your workers and keep stuff online, especially in this pandemic. I don't understand why this sale seems to encourage people going in stores opposed to buying online, because it says that basically you get $20 off any $100 purchase and more, or $15 off any $75 purchase and more, and that is unlimited use in store, but you have to use the code welcome back online, but that's just a single use. And to me that is so problematic in so many ways. Isn't, you know, the C happening still? Aren't we supposed to still be careful and social distancing? Because like makeup is nice and everything and I love it so much, but I find that this is so wrong. I wish you could use it many times so you can just order online and stay safe and stay at home. But anyway, that's just my personal opinion. Like, yes, I'm happy that, you know, people who are working in Sephora can still work and, you know, get that check and everything, and I think that that's really great and all, but like this way of going about it, like if it was any other time I would have no problems with it, but because we're in a pandemic I find this very reckless. Anyway, we're gonna get into my recommendations. I have a couple here, and I think there are a couple of products in here that I have never talked about. So we're gonna dive right in, and we're gonna start with skincare because I only have like 2 skincare recommendations for you guys. If you want to check out my other Sephora sale recommendations, I have a couple on my channel, so I will be linking them in the description box so you can check them out, and also in the cards as well. So look out for those throughout the videos. First one is the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask by Youth of the People, and I must say that this is a really good mask and you don't need a lot, so that's great, but it is a very small. Let me compare it to like a Huda Beauty. Like, it's a very tiny pot. There's like how many in here? There's 2 fluid ounces in here, but the thing is, like, you don't need a lot to, you know, get the job done, so I guess it's kind of fair. I personally keep mine in my skincare fridge. If you haven't watched that video, you should totally check it out. It's gonna be up here in the cards. And so yeah, this mask is amazing. If like me you have dry skin that, you know, you get like those flakiness and like those dry patches, this is gonna make your skin just nice and soft and supple and just like regenerated. So apply it at night, a nice thick layer after all your skincare and everything. You just apply it, and this will basically replace your lotion for that skincare moment routine of the evening. Chill a little bit and then go to bed, and I promise you, you're gonna wake up with super soft, hydrated, moisturized skin, and this stuff is amazing. And it has lots of like really good benefits. There's Maki, vitamin C, squalane, hyaluronic acid, so all the yummy stuff your skin needs. So definitely check it out. I'm talking about this first because it's almost always out of stock. This was actually a recommendation from one of my followers on Instagram, and girl, thank you for this recommendation. You've probably heard me talk about this a whole bunch of times, but the Summer Fridays CC Me serum is where it's at. Technically, this is the second vitamin C serum I've tried, and I must say it's the one I prefer, simply because of the consistency of it. It's basically, y'all know what a vitamin C serum does. It brightens, you know, helps reduce the appearance of dark spots. You apply it in the morning. Make sure you put your sunscreen afterwards, okay? But this one from Summer Fridays is amazing. It smells really good, and it's actually one that I've seen immediate change in my skin. Within using it the first week, I could definitely see a change in my skin, and this one is really, really good. Now we're gonna move on to makeup, and the first product I want to talk about are the Melt Cosmetic eyeshadow palettes. So I own the Gemini palette and the Muerte palette, and honestly I want to get other Melt Cosmetics palette because the formula on this is just out of this world, and I kind of feel like you're new to Sephora, so yeah, you should definitely check them out because it's mad, okay? It's just, let's take a little moment, please. Up top you have the Muerte palette, and down south you have the Gemini palette. What I love about these palettes is that they do have a color story, but it makes sense, and although they're kind of like accent colors, I don't mind having those because the formula of these are really, really good. When it comes to their mattes, they are very pigmented, and I feel though that if you are a novice to makeup, you might want to take your time with it because it's not an easy formula, I would say. But if you're more into makeup and you know your shit, you can just like dig in there and you'll be super duper happy. That's maybe the one downside I would say, but honestly these are just amazing formula. When it comes to the shimmer shades, they're out of this world. You do not need to wet your brushes. I actually have a tutorial on my Instagram where I'm showing you this look. I'm just gonna post the picture right here so you can check it out, and it's just with this palette and it's just amazing, so check it out. Super duper worth it. Another thing I really love about Melt Cosmetics is the whole aesthetic of it all. This palette on its own, like, can we please take a moment? There's like texture to it, like even behind, and it's just thought out, and the mirror in here and the whole, oh yes. Next look I'm gonna be doing, probably gonna use this palette, but yeah, mad. Definitely check out these because excuse me please. Next off is a powder, and this one is, it's one of those powders you're like, does this work? And then when you finally figure it out, you're just like, wait a minute, I can live without you. And that is none other than the NARS translucent light reflecting setting powder, and my color is in translucent crystal. It comes in another shade that's for deeper skin tones, but even if you're my skin tone, this works perfectly fine as well, and it looks like this. And I am actually wearing it right now. And how to explain this powder: this is a setting powder that's gonna give you that beautiful glow from within, and that's just gonna set everything in place without leaving you feeling dry. And the thing that's interesting about this powder actually is at first when you grab it onto like a brush, it doesn't seem like there's anything on it, and so you gotta be like really close to like check out like what's going on. But once you truly figure it out, and actually I use it with a Packley dense powder brush. This one, for example, is from Cover Effects, is the best way to get the most out of this powder. Just, you know, swivel your brush in and just like set everything. You could even set your under eyes with it because it's not gonna like crease under your eyes, and it's not so reflective that you're like, what am I? It's not like the Laura Mercier glow powder where you can only use that in certain areas of your face. This I feel you could use everywhere. I still do set my under eyes with a regular loose setting powder, but this for all over the face is amazing. And don't be scared if you're my skin tone. This is not going to give you like a white cast or anything. It's just really beautiful. And if you have a deeper skin tone than me, they do have another one. I think it only comes in 2 shades, but it covers such a wide range that honestly, if you're a deeper skin tone, you'll enjoy that one way more. But if you're looking for a luminous setting powder, please don't skip this. They also have this in a loose form, but I prefer it in this compact pressed form because I don't know, it just works. It just works. Foundation that I think you should check out, and that's I think my all-time, or should I say one of my all-time favorite foundations, that I find that it's very flexible depending on if you want a full beat or just to like, oh, I'm gonna sprint out the door, I just want to tap 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 over here on my face, look fresh for 2 seconds, and that is none other than the Dior Backstage foundation. My shade is in 4W. Other foundation shades for me are, for example, the NARS Syracuse or the Fenty 300 or 310, a little bit more during the summertime, or the ABH 355N, I think that's it. I'm gonna be putting a video here for that foundation if you're interested. But yeah, the Dior Backstage foundations is one of those foundations that I think a lot of people love, whether you have dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, because it's one of those that works for everybody. Also, the packaging of it is so travel friendly. Obviously, we're not traveling these days, but if ever you are, or even makeup artists, this is so kid friendly because it's kind of like a plastic, but it also has like this little tubey thing as well, so it's really easy to use. It gives you such beautiful, effortless looking skin. Also, it's a kind of foundation I feel that if you're one to use your fingers or your brush or your beauty blender, you'll always be happy about how the foundation comes off on your skin because it's that easy to use. They have a decent range of colors as well, and also long wearing. I would definitely recommend it. Again, my shade is in 4W, and this is the Dior Backstage. Amazing, amazing. This is a little expensive, but I promise you, if ever you get it, you're not gonna regret it. And that is none other than the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but this one is the liquid silk. So I've already talked about this on my channel before, and I initially got the silk canvas, like the putty form, but I got that in a small size because I wasn't sure anything putty, dry skin, I'm just like, not sure how's that gonna work. But I actually ended up really enjoying the putty form. However, when they came out in a liquid form for this, I was just like, sign me up, and I immediately grabbed it. And how can I explain this dope ass product? Okay, like this primer is the primers of all primers. If like me, you have dry skin and you're afraid that it's more oily skin friendly, don't be scared. You're still gonna feel hydrated. Like I always say, prep your skin accordingly. But this, once you put this on your face, whatever you're putting on top is just gonna be 10 times better. Okay, your skin is gonna look like porcelain. Your makeup is gonna just grip to your face. That's how amazing this primer is. Do not, if there's anything you should take out from this recommendations video, it's this and this. Simple and short. Also, it's multifunctional as well because you can also use it on your lids to prep your eyelids. And what it does is basically it creates a barrier between your face and your makeup, and also really smooths your face and prepares it as a truly blank canvas. I mean, who needs Facetune when you have the liquid silk canvas? Honestly, get it. Also, there's a pump. Check this out, you will not regret it. Eye product, this actually I want to get some more, and this is the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow, and this is in the color Reflect. So it looks like this, and this basically is glitters on steroids, but even better because it just catches the light and it is so reflective. And you know when you're into those looks where it's like super duper smoky and then you have that pop of like glitter on the eye, this, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what everybody uses, low-key, high-key, because it is amazing. My friend TJ is the one who told me, girl, you need to get this, and I want all of them now because it is so beautiful and so easy to use as well, and they have a whole bunch of beautiful colors. And if you're into like sparkliness and glitter and you just want your eyes to pop, if you want your eyes to look wet and shimmery, this is where it's at. Okay, so since we're talking about really glittery things, let's talk about the best damn lip gloss out there. You can say I'm wrong, and to each your own, but to me, if you're looking for really plump, shimmery looking lips that's just gonna look super duper luscious, look no further because the Artist Couture Diamond Lip Tease is where it's at. And I have a couple of them, and this one is in the color Climax. And what I love about this lip gloss is that it's not plumping in any way, but it just makes your lips actually look super duper plump because of the shimmers in it. It just reflects the light and just makes your lips look extra luscious. And also what I really love about it is the applicator. I find that applicators on glosses are kind of like a make or break in my opinion, and this one is up there with one of the really good applicators. It's just giving you wetness and shimmerness, and whether you apply it as a lip topper or just on its own, you're gonna be happy because your lips are just gonna be popping. I'm gonna post a picture right here from my Instagram so you can see what it looks like. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Follow me at Elrosaddiction. You know, some dope ass looks on there, and also my stories, they're not like that popping, but you kind of get an insight into who I am even more. So follow me on Insta. Next is blush. I wonder if I haven't already recommended this to you guys. That's the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo. What I really love about this blush is you can either have the matte side and go for that really matte look, especially this shimmer side. When you apply it exactly at the apples of your cheeks, they just give you that little extra bounce. Or you could just mix them both. You have a whole vibe going on, and this is the color Pink Dahlia, and it's just amazing. The one I actually have on my cheeks right now is another one I really love, and this one especially for my no makeup days, or when I have kind of a heavy look going and I just want like a slight blush look. One I really love is Warm Honey, and it looks like this, and that's what I have on my cheeks right now, just the matte side however, but again, one of the best blushes out there, very pigmented and super versatile. I love me a blush that you can, you know, get 2-3 looks out of, because why the heck not? I'm gonna be talking about 2 highlighters that I want you guys to know about, and the first one is the Milk Makeup Flex Highlighter. I keep on recommending this to everybody I know because this highlighter is the best damn thing. It is super reflective. Yes, there's like some glitteriness going on, but it's not in such a way that it's just like glitter, and it just gives you that super duper beautiful glazed look. This is in the color Blitz, and I also have it in the color Lit. So this is Blitz and this is Lit. I feel like I've already recommended these, but I cannot recommend them enough because I find that they're really amazing highlighters. However, if you're more into that subtle highlighter look, that wet skin look there but not there, I would definitely recommend the Tower 28 Super Dew No Shade highlighter. What I love about this is that it basically kind of looks like, I guess, like a Vaseline on your skin. I think it's like the best description I have for you. This on its own, I'll put a post here again of me wearing, it's just that highlighter that's on my cheek, and it really gives you like that editorial look. And also, if you're not really into, you know, super shimmery glittery type of highlighters, this I think is a really good way to go about it. And one thing I love about it is you would think that this would kind of like pick up product, like if let's say you've put your foundation, you've powdered, it doesn't pick up product or anything, like it doesn't move anything, and it's not so sticky that it's like grabbing at your hairs or anything like that. So definitely check out the Tower 28 Beauty. Tower 28 is one of those brands kind of like Glossier for that natural no makeup look, and this is definitely up the aisle with that. If that's your thing, definitely. However, if you want to elevate, marry these two together and you're good to go. And next we're gonna go back to the skin. It's a Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Concealer. This is in color M15. If you want my full review and thoughts on this, you should definitely check out my video where I talk about it, I demo it, I review it, as well as the powder that it came out with. So check the video up here if you're interested. but this concealer is a really good concealer. I like that it really smooths the under eye. This is in color M15. I might want to go maybe a shade lighter if you really like that bright under eye. Otherwise, I find that this is quite brightening nonetheless, and it's long lasting. Your under eye look really good for a super long time. It doesn't crease, and yeah, all the details in the video over here, check it out. But I would definitely say you should check out this concealer if you're in the mood of trying something new. I know that Pat McGrath isn't cheap, but you know, it's a sale, might as well. But definitely not least, I want to talk about lipsticks. It's funny because the price of this kind of bothers me because of the amount you get, but the formula is really amazing. And what I love about this lipstick is the fact that you get a cool version and a warm version, and I think that that is so smartly done, because depending on your undertone, you know, like sometimes too warm it clashes, too cool and you look like casket ready. So I thought that that was like a really smart move from Huda Beauty to do that. So these are her powder bullet lipsticks. If you're interested, I will be putting in the description box a video of me swatching all of them from my Instagram, so I'll be linking that in the description box if you want to see most of, if not all of, the Power Bullets, the warm version of them, because there's like a red but cool, and then a warm one, and this is the warm one. And actually this is the color El Cinco de Mayo, and that's actually what I have on my lips right now, and they're very comfortable on the lips. I like the way it feels as well, and just how it looks, because it's matte but not that matte, and I'm really loving the direction in which lipsticks are going, kind of straying away a little bit from those like really dry mattes. And yeah, that concludes it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment below and tell me what you're planning on getting, if you are getting something, or even your thoughts on this whole sale during, you know, this pandemic. And also what's in your cart. I want to know, do you have any recommendations for me? Because honestly, I really do enjoy getting recommendations from you guys, because we most of the time we're on the same line. Seriously, the amount of good recommendations I've gotten from y'all is just out of this world, and this was like one of the latest ones, so I really am appreciative of that. Like, it means a lot to me. Also, to my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Like, yo, we've been growing, guys. I'm gonna have the tutorial of this look at some point on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me on Instagram. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because what? YouTube stays forever trifling. Okay, it's mad the amount of people that I have telling me, hey, I'm subscribed to your channel, but I don't see your videos in my subscription feed. And I'm just like, what? Makes no sense, you know? Anyway, as you've seen, a couple of videos have popped up on the screen. Be sure to check them out if you haven't already, and if you have, yay! If you haven't, go check out some of my other videos that are on my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!